Now, as the bullets were flying today, one student apparently told his teacher, quote, "I just want Christmas." That cuts to the heart of today's massacre. These are innocent children caught in the middle of an event nobody should ever have to face. And now other kids will have questions as well. We continue our team coverage with KITV4's Lara Yamada. Lara, these kids will have to have some honest answers tonight.
Yeah, honest, but experts say also careful, thoughtful answers, Kenny. We talked to parents and our community's protectors today, all struggling with the reality of the heavy conversations before us.
I have going on 30 years in the police department. Just looking at something like that shakes you to the core.
That from Police Chief K. Aloha, one of many leaders torn up on this day of immense tragedy.
It's awful that any family or individual should experience such a heartbreaking sorrow, especially during the holiday season.
In my hometown right now, there's been 9 bomb threats in less than a week.
April George and her 12-year-old daughter, Abriana, moved here from Texas in June. She says she tries to have open, frank conversations with her family.
Like any other shocking and difficult situation, it's important for the children to hear from their parents.
But Dr. Marvin Ackland says people, especially young children, can be susceptible to serious trauma simply by watching what someone else is experiencing.
I think that we're all susceptible, and I think the news media, because it's visually based, has a particular power. It's immediate, it's intense, it's visual.
I try not to talk to her about it. I'm just totally bad for those people right now, you know. I hate to be in their shoes.
Well, I think that in these particular instances, we're all like one big family, that we identify with those parents. We identify with the people at the school. We identify with those children. So I think we collectively share the horror and shock and grief.
Ackland believes it's up to parents to decide what to tell their children, to be mindful of their age, their fragility, and the images sure to enter their world.
The most important thing is that she knows that she has a safe place at home.
Now, something else for parents to keep in mind, Kenny. Experts say different age groups often have different reactions. Preschoolers may feel helpless and anxious. School-age children, a heightened concern for their family, possibly. Adolescents may be more likely to be withdrawn. They say if you need more advice, get help from a counselor or your pediatrician. Back to you.
Just hard to imagine what those children are going through tonight. All right, stay tuned with KITV and ABC News for continuing coverage of this tragedy in Connecticut. Immediately after this broadcast, Diane Sawyer will have a special edition of World News Tonight.